Hello, this is James. Today's deck list comes from Dragon, aka Thiago Miranda. Replays also by Dragon, aka Thiago Miranda. Now first, a note, this is not going to become a viewer replays channel. This is just a good way for me to highlight some very active and very generous members of the Duel Links community. Thiago Miranda is one of the mods in my Discord. You can see him on the live stream being very helpful. And it's thanks to him that we have this deck list today. So this deck, very simple in concept, very effective in execution. We have our level 5 special summon, our Tricky, and our Vice Dragon. You could also use Earthbound Ninja if you had that. And then our level 3 normal summon, Junk Synchron, and Flare Resonator. Junk Synchron is going to give us our Dark Verger skill monster special summon, and that can go into a level 5 Armades, can go into a Samsara, Dragon of Rebirth, but we can also use Living Fossil to revive these level 3 tuners and then go into level 8. So it's very flexible. So what you would do is you would special summon your level 5, you normal summon your Junk Synchron. Junk Synchron brings out Dark Verger. Verger Synchro SHOUKAN into your level 5, and then Living Fossil, bring back the level 3, and then go into your level 8. It's very, very nice too. For our back row, we have all the standard stuff. We have Xing Zhen Hu, we have Floodgate Trap Hole, we have Canadia, we have Enemy Controller for those cheese plays, and also we're using Dark Bribe. When an opponent's spell trap card is activated, your opponent draws one card. Also negate the spell trap activation, and if you do, destroy it. And what's good about this, even though it gives your opponent a card, it's a counter trap. Nothing else can be chained that's currently in the meta of dueling. So let us enjoy these dank replays. Okay, here we're going second. What grows in the graveyard? Dr. Valiant Crowler. What does Dr. Valiant Crowler? Of course, Dr. Valiant Crowler brings the Ancient Gears, but is it Ulag or is it Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon? All right, so here's level 5, no monsters. Level 5 first, Junk Synchron, special summon, Dark Verger. And then we synchro SHOUKAN into a level 8. And our level 8 will be none other than Stardust Dragon. Unexpected counter to the Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon meta. Here we have Living Fossil bringing the level 3 back. That's the combo. Level 3 plus 2 gives us Armades, Keeper of Boundaries. Thiago Miranda, will you be bold? Yes, you will. Attacking, see, the Armades makes you fear the back row because you don't want to have an Armades and then attack into a wall of D with your other monster. And Stardust Dragon countering the Ancient Gear meta. I love it, but now we gotta remove this 3,000 defense point monster. Thank God that's floodgated. All right, so Stardust comes back. And we top deck a Flare Resonator. Flare Resonator is not just thrown in there for giggles. Flare Resonator is thrown in there for Stardust Dragon's eternal rival, Red Archfiend Dragon. 3,300 points of Ancient Gear Reactor destroying goodness. Now here we go in second against Duel. Thiago Miranda bringing an excellent collection of meta decks. We have Ancient Gears, we have Duel. My name is Duel, shuffling back the Terror Incarnate, and we have Vice Dragon, Enemy Controller, Living Fossil, and Canadia. Ooh, Canadia is great in the Duel matchup because if you face down, put the Duel face down and then remove it in some way, the Terror Incarnate face down, the third form of Duel does not come back. Here we have Junk Synchron's effect activates, Dark Verger, Vice Dragon, Stardust. Oh, Stardust underappreciated. Why am I not seeing Stardust anywhere? If Stardust is countering both of these annoying decks, both Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon and Duel. Here is the double synchro SHOUKAN off of the Living Fossil. And so Armades is going to prevent the Yaksha effect from activating. Canadia is going to prevent that Disciple effect from activating, and that's very quick. Duel destruction, no Duel even seen. Here we're going first, and if we lose a rank. Thiago Miranda, can you preserve your spot on the ladder? What grows on the graveyard? All right, so we have Flare Resonator. We're taking a defensive posture this time. We're not always going to draw that hype mega hand. But we are going to Dark Bribe the pants out of that Ancient Rules. Unfortunately, Seto Kaiba has his second Ancient Rules. It's also possible that he could have drawn it. I mean, he didn't draw that one, but in other situations with Dark Bribe, he might draw the Ancient Rules. By the way, Blue Eyes White Dragon, the way you get the helmet animation is you do him on the April Fool's Day, apparently. Maybe that's just a thing in the past. Alright, and regardless, Blue Eyes Special Summon, Stone of White Stone of Legend. Opponent has a Synchro Shokan of his very own. Azure Eyes, Silver Dragon, White Stone of Legend combo, given the resources back. Oh, and the beatdown, an enemy controller, not useful, but fortunately, we have the Living Fossil. But we top deck a Junk Synchron, Synchro Shokan, into Samsara, Dragon of Rebirth. Huh, weird. Let's go Living Fossil, get our level 3 tuner back. Oh, Tiago Miranda, the combos. The combos, my boy. Oh, let's go into that Red Dragon Archfiend. Bigger than any Blue Eyes could hope to be. We have back row set. We have an enemy controller. And Red Dragon Archfiend effect activates. Ooh, spicy. Paizo Canadia. Preventing the summon of a Blue Eyes that would destroy the defense position. Red Dragon Archfiend. Red Dragon Archfiend just can't get enough screen time. Red Dragon Archfiend just wants to activate his effect all up and over your face. And here we're going to go for, yes, Armades, Keeper of the Boundaries. And then we go Paleozoic Canadia, but it is too late for Seto Kaiba. Destroyed by the dragons he once held dear. Here we have Astro Phoenix. Astro Phoenix going first with the Destiny Hero Celestial. We have perfect hand. 2 tuners, 3 tuners, a Vice Dragon, and we're going to get our Stardust Dragon. Stardust Dragon, less obviously good in the Destiny Heroes matchup, but certain he will be made excellent use of. You're going to go for the Synchro Shokan number 2, Armades, Keeper of Boundaries, playing around the Wall of D that basically all the heroes have right now. And here, we're not taking any chances. Tiago Miranda is not taking any chances with the Armades and the Stardust. You want to attack into a Wall of D, power down your Armades off of your Stardust attack. And there's the reason, because we wait for the Dark Bribe, okay? We wait for the chance. Once we have the Dark Bribe in place, Stardust is free to attack, do that lethal damage, and a second Wall of D cannot be activated. And here, we're going first against Leo. What grows in the graveyard? What is this 21 card deck? Junk Synchron activates. We don't have Living Fossil this time. We don't have Vice Dragon. Can't go in those big boys, but you can't go wrong with Armades, Keeper of Boundaries. But the opponent has Morphtronic Accelerator, a destruction card. Stardust would have been amazing. Alright, so here is our level 3s. Or not level 3. A 3 dice roll off of a Morphtronic cell phone. Opponent is trying to chain into something useful off the cell phones. Unfortunately, all he gets are 3 cell phones, and he activates this, but he can't. Oh no, he's not trying to special summon when it's in defense position. But we have Flare Resonator, which is bigger than all of the cell phones combined, and Leo knows it, so we're just going to play that waiting game. We're just going to play that top deck game until cell phone, Gravity Blaster, Canadia. And this is why Canadia is amazing. Canadia is like negation and removal all in one, and then, you know, half of the time you activate another trap, you get a free monster. That's why Canadia is top of the heap. And people clamoring to ban Canadia, you don't understand that this is holding back the OTK. It's the only defense against the Ancient Gear Dragon. Alright, so Morphtronic Slinging, trying to clear the board. Dragon will prevent that and clear his own board for the chance. Wait for the chance. Wait for Stardust Dragon and the double Synchro Shokan. No more Morphtronic Accelerators. There is a Pulse Blind though. Alright, Morphtronic Slinging, Stardust Dragon negates and destroys. Morphtronic Cell Phone trying for a 3-draw. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, no. Alright, so that is a SHOUKAN, Intelligent Floodgate, and the Paleozoic Canadia special summon. Alright, so we have a normal summon of the Slinging. Basically, we're just keeping all of the destruction down and at bay until Stardust can return to the field, and then we contribute for the tricky. Widespread Ruin again. Stardust is earning his keep today. Alright, so we hit with the Canadia, hit with the tricky. Stardust returns. Take flight. You say, with you by my side, I have no fear. Equipment exchange. Okay. So reshuffles a double tool. Morphtronic Accelerator and the Dark Bribe, because Tiago Miranda doesn't... Stardust Dragon does not deign to activate his effect. Dragon pushes Leo to deck out and to a final surrender. So, how was that? I think that that is worth a boom. Thank you for watching.